Right, Coach. After a long homestand, teams picking back up in conference play and on the road against a tough Omaha team that you've already seen in your building this year. What's the game plan for the week?
Well, obviously, two pretty good games when they were here in November, and we know they have a tremendous amount of speed and offense, and their decor is very mobile, and pretty good goaltending, and their forwards are dynamic and can make plays all over the ice. So you have to play a good brand of hockey. You have to make sure you manage the puck well and play well away from the puck. And when you do have your opportunities, you got to make the most of them.
You talk about the dynamic forwards already that they've got and how the stats speak for themselves as far as some of the conference leaderboards and goals and points. Your team has been doing a pretty good job kind of suppressing shots and limiting chances against over the homestand. What are you going to have to do against a team like them to kind of continue that, especially on the road?
Well, again, like I said earlier, we've got to play well away from the puck, and we've got to put pucks in the areas that we can contest. They're going to get their opportunities because they're good hockey players. You can't give them extra opportunities, and you got to play them tough, and you got to play them hard, and you can't give them extra opportunities.
These one-goal games are becoming more and more the norm for the program, and it seems like a mentality that you and the boys in the locker room seemingly have embraced with these games kind of coming down to the wire. It's what goes into every single shift, knowing that the margins are so tight going down the stretch.
Well, this isn't anything new. I mean, just take a look at the last 2 years in our conference, and every game is pretty much a one-goal game. So the mentality is the same. You got to play every shift like it's your last. You got to pay attention to detail. You got to execute the game plan, and there's going to be times where you got to play defense, and sometimes you won't touch the puck. And the mentality has to be that you're playing for each other and sacrificing for each other, and every play counts. So. But nothing new for us. I mean, the mindset is the mindset. A few years ago, we lost a lot of one-goal games. Last year, we won a lot of one-goal games, and kind of in between right now. So we've got to stay focused on our task and what we need to do.
You're coming into the stretch of the season where you're seeing these conference foes pretty much across the board for the second time this year, having obviously watched a lot of game film, but also experienced a weekend against those teams. What goes into that second time around as far as the preparation when you kind of know some tendencies, even though I know teams progress as the year goes on?
Well, it's a little bit different. Sometimes there's injuries. Sometimes you're playing at home or on the road, and they have last change now, so it's a little bit different. But there's a little bit of an understanding of how good they are and what we need to do. So, and the games are that much harder. Everybody's playing for something right now, and everybody plays a good brand of hockey, and you have to follow suit.
What are some of the things that you like towards the tail end of this homestand as far as how your team has been upping its game?
Well, I think we're doing some of those things that I mentioned, managing the puck a little bit better. We're playing well away from the puck. There's times where we're still making some questionable decisions with the puck, but for the most part, we're getting better at that. We're staying together, and our guys are playing with some energy and some determination, which is nice to see.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.